Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I am coming back at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. In today's video, we're going to continue on with our What's in the Box. In this case, it's What's in the Bag. And in today's What's in the Bag, we're going to be looking at Forged in Battle 15mm World War II figures. This is pack A53, which is their US 76mm anti-tank gun. And it comes with 2 guns and crew. So let's go ahead and open this up and see exactly what we get. Okay, this is something I kind of like in a little bit of a way. The guns are one piece. This is a 76 anti-tank gun. I don't have to assemble it. I don't have to glue the tires on. I don't have to glue the gun shield on or any of that. The only thing I would need to do is maybe go through this and clean it up a little bit if there's any sprue lines. So I have mixed feelings. I'm leaning towards I like it because it's a time saver. Okay, a little bit of a bent barrel, but that's pewter. What can you expect? This is pewter. Okay, let's take a look at the crew here. We've got couple of prone dudes, another prone guy with binoculars. Okay, these 2 guys are the same. They're kind of leaning over with their hand maybe on the legs. Okay. Are these guys the same? These guys might be the same as well. Looks like he's got his hands on a shell. We'll have to take a look when we zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure about these guys that are prone. He has binoculars, looking and watching and doing his thing. This guy is just laying down, taking cover. So I'm not sure. And then these 2 guys are different. Rolled up sleeve. They both have rolled up sleeves. One guy's kind of standing in a horse stance. Well, they're both kind of standing in a horse stance. This guy's getting ready to fire, and this guy has a shell in his hand, like maybe he's getting ready to load. Okay, now on the images, I'm seeing that, like, if they have the anti-tank gun here, they're putting the guy beside it with binoculars, kind of giving his 2 cents. But where's the other guy that's prone? I don't see him anywhere. So he's kind of like, think of it like an extra crew member, because some game systems need more or less crew members. 4 is kind of the standard for artillery. So I was thinking that this guy might have his hand on a leg, but the legs stand too tall for that hand. That hand's got to be low to the ground, like maybe he's touching somebody on the boot or something. Yeah, he's really low to the ground. And then, of course, you know, and you can position these guys however you want, really. It's your model. You know, maybe he's the guy shooting or firing the thing. We'll have to take a look at it. Okay, so now if you've never come to any of these what's in the boxes, or what's in the bag in this case, what I'd like to do is just kind of look it over, take a look, see what kind of situation. I see there's a lot of mold lines on this that need to be cleaned. But what I'll do then is I'll zoom in so you get to see what I'm looking at. Okay, so give me a second. Let me change the focus and we'll look at these figures up close. Okay, let's take a look at one of these guns. Got a mold line along there. A little dirt or a little, you know, it needs to be fixed underneath. That's little needs to be cleaned along there. It's got a solid piece under here. Maybe that made it easy to mold it. Now let's take a look at figures. My finger's all in the way. This guy's laying down with his binos. You can see the strap dangling from the bino. He's got a lot of gear on his back, for sure. He's got a box beside him. Is that a radio? Looks like it might be, because isn't that box beside his head also a handset radio? So he might be calling for fire, directing the fire. Okay. So what about this guy? This guy's kneeling down. It looks like he's got a shell in his hand. He's got a lot of gear on as well. Okay. This other guy that's prone, he's got the V legs, you know, legs spread out. He's just laying there, taking cover, not doing anything, minding his own business. And this is the guy that I thought was leaning on the carriage, but it looks like his hand is too low. That carriage is too high. He's got his jacket open. He's probably the gunner, the guy that pulls the lanyard. Get two of them, one for each gun. And then these two guys are separate, or I should say unique. He's got a shell in his hand, sleeves up. Looks like he's wearing a knit cap under his helmet. That could just be the way the helmet sits. Yeah, maybe that's just the way the helmet sits. And then the other guy is leaning forward. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 5. You get no, wait, hold on. That's 5. Yeah, you get 5 crew per gun. So if you use 3 or 4 or 5, whatever you normally use, that's how you'd have to base them up. They don't include bases. Forged in Battle doesn't include bases because they understand that you might be using this miniature for a variety of different rule sets. You might be playing Command Decision, Flames of War. You might be playing Battle Group, you know, Spearhead. Who knows what you're playing? And each of those games have unique ways of doing their basing. All right, guys, thanks for coming out and watching my video. And if you like this video, please like the video. And if you want to see more of these, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified whenever I upload any new videos, be sure to click the notification bell so that you can be notified. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.